Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at BetLodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at BetLodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
Do you know the locals' choice for gaming excitement? It's the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. With new games arriving every month, our selection of slot machines is the freshest in town. You can always find a game with our card tables open 24 hours a day. And parking is free and easy at the Lodge, with the area's largest free parking only steps away from our front door. Enjoy spacious and comfortable gaming at the Lodge at Deadwood, the locals' choice.
It's a hot one, but it's time for Sasquatch baseball. As tonight, the Spearfish Sasquatch take on the Oahe Zap in the first game of a 4-game set here at Hyde Stadium in Pierre, South Dakota. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nikita Lohman. I'll be taking you through tonight's broadcast. I thank you for joining us here on a sweltering Monday evening. The heat wave is not going anywhere. The Sasquatch have 4 games in the next 3 days in Pierre. The lowest temperature you can expect, 96 degrees. Here at first pitch, it's right around 98. Nothing right now can cool down the Spearfish Sasquatch, who have won their last 10 games in a row. They sit here at 29-6 on the season. The Zap at 16-18, they've been playing extremely well in their own right since the last time these two teams played. The Sasquatch and the Zap played 11 times in the first month of the season. Spearfish won 10 of those contests, but ever since that last matchup between these two teams on June 20th, the tables have turned for the Oahe Zap. who ended that game at 4-15. Ever since then, they're 12-3. They've improved to 16-18 on the season, and as we stand here today, they are just 2 games behind the Casper Spuds in the ILB standings, with just a few weeks left to go in the regular season. There is a ton to play for. The Sasquatch are just a few wins away from locking down the number 1 seed in the ILB playoffs. We'll step aside here for the national anthem. But lineups, first pitch, and baseball should be a good one here in store this evening. That's all coming up next.
Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at BetLodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at BetLodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
It may be the hottest time of the year, but nothing is stopping Spearfish Sasquatch baseball from rolling on. As tonight, the Sasquatch take on the Oahe Zap, game 1 of a 4-game set here in Pierce, South Dakota at Hyde Stadium. As the 29-6 Sasquatch, winners of 10 straight games, look to continue their positive momentum against a red-hot Zap team, who have a very different story from the last time these two teams played. The Sasquatch and the Zap played 11 times in the first month of the ILB regular season. Sasquatch won 10 of those games. But since then, since their last matchup on June 20th, the Oahe Zap are 12-3. They have improved from 4-15 to 16-18. And as things start today, they stand just 2 games behind the Casper Spuds for second place in the ILB standings. On the flip side, the Sasquatch need 3 more wins, or 2 wins and a Casper Spuds loss, to nail down the number 1 seed in the ILB playoffs. A very important factor as that secures a bye to the final round of the tournament and home field advantage throughout. There's a lot to play for, a lot at stake as we head into the final 2 weeks of the regular season here this summer. But there should be some new faces in the lineup. Some guys leaving, new guys stepping up into those roles for the Sasquatch. You'll see a few guys here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nikita Lohman. I'll be taking you through tonight's contest. We're just a few moments away from first pitch here this evening. Let's take you through tonight's starting lineup for your Spearfish Sasquatch. Leading off, it's the designated hitter, Braden Smith. Malachi Lopez is at second base, batting second. Bobo Iandoli's in left field. His return to the lineup, he's hitting third. Sam Kwapnoski in right field, batting fourth. Crew Mollers at shortstop, batting fifth. Zach Perro, one of a few new faces in the lineup. He's at first base, batting sixth. Elijah Wyatt is the catcher, batting seventh. Garrett Houston is in center field, hitting eighth. And Wilson Kiefer rounds out the lineup at the hot corner. Pitching this evening for the Oahe Zap, it is River Walters. He'll be making his fourth appearance of the summer. He's yet to allow a run in 3 2/3 innings. His first pitch is upstairs for ball one, and we are underway. First pitch at 7:09 local time. This game was pushed back an hour because of the extreme heat in the area. The 1-0 pitch is high and tight on Smith. 2 balls and no strikes. For Walters, he threw an inning a couple days ago on June 11th against the Bison. Here on 2-1. That's lined out to second base, caught by Dylan Bowie for the first out.
Your first pitch was at 7:10 p.m. Game time temperature is 97 degrees.
It is 97 degrees, and that's with this game being pushed back an hour. Don't expect that to change at all as we go forward in this series. Tomorrow, temp's supposed to hover around 100. It's the same that it's been for the last week here in South Dakota. As Malachi Lopez comes to the plate, the second baseman has been red hot lately. First pitch to him is upstairs. Hitting .476 over his last 9 games. 6 extra base hits, 9 RBIs. And one thing that Lopez has done a lot of recently is be aggressive on the base paths. As on 1-0, he takes strike one. He's stolen 5 bases on 5 attempts over that 9-game span. He's up to 9 stolen bags on the season. Not a ton of big base stealers for the Sasquatch. Lopez tops the list as here on 1-1. He takes upstairs. 2 balls and a strike from Walters, who joined the team just a couple weeks ago, made his first appearance of the summer at the end of June. Here he is, a second half pitcher on 2-1. Lopez squares to bunt, pulls back on a breaking ball inside. For the Sasquatch, this is their first game in a couple days. Finished off a 3-game set against the Bison on July 9th. Had the weekend off here on Monday. Back at it on 3-1. Lopez sends a high fly ball into left field. Medium depth, Blake Imhoff battles the sun, comes in, makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down, top of the first inning.
Batting third, left fielder, number 1, Bobo Iandoli.
Digging in with 2 outs and nobody on in a 0-0 ball game, top of the first inning. It's Bobo Iandoli. He was a mainstay in the Sasquatch lineup for the first half of the season, but dealing with some minor leg issues. This is his first game in 11 days. Last time he suited up was on July 2nd. He takes the first pitch for strike one. You'll almost always see him be selective with the first pitch he sees, especially tonight, getting back into the flow of things. He had been arguably the best hitter for the Sasquatch before his hiatus here on 0-1. Takes upstairs. Typically the leadoff hitter. You see him move down now to the 3-hole. On the season, hitting .402, a .496 on base percentage, an OPS up above 1,000. Gets a hit in just about every game he plays in. Here on 1-1, fouls one off to the catcher Ty Farwell. And River Walters is just one strike away from working a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. The Zap trying to make a statement that they're not the same Oahe team that the Sasquatch saw in June. Here on 1-2, Walters misses high and outside. Not only does Iandoli have great bat-to-ball skills, he puts the ball in the gap. 11 doubles, near tops on the team, also drove in 26 runs. Here on 2-2, he fouls one right back to the screen. He was already a huge part of this team, both on the field and in the locker room. Well, his role got even more important with the departure of some big-time players, particularly outfielders for the Sasquatch. You've seen 4 of the top 5 Squatch hitters by OPS leave. Here on 2-2, Iandoli sends a deep drive into right field. It's sent back Emmanuel Ely. He's on the track. He makes the catch and slams into the wall. Iandoli gave it a ride, but Ely sticks with it to retire the side. Spearfish goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. 0-0 is your score. Zap coming to bat here in a couple of moments.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at Bet Lodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at Bet Lodge Sportsbook, located inside the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Bottom of the first inning here at Hyde Stadium in Pierce, South Dakota. The Sasquatch take the field for the first time tonight. Austin Elke is tonight's starting pitcher. Elke this season has pitched in 5 games. All 5 of those were starts. He's got a 4.8 ERA. 2.07 whip, 13 strikeouts to 19 walks. First pitch to Gavin Frazier is cut on and missed for strike 1. Elke did pitch against the Zap all the way back on May 30th. His first outing of the year, allowed 5 runs in 3 innings. There he kicks and fires with the 0-1, fouled away. Gavin Frazier, tonight's leadoff hitter for the Zap, playing shortstop. He's been one of their best hitters. A 289 average, a 485 on base percentage. Good for an 857 OPS. Not a lot of power, but he gets on a ton. Here on 0-2. He grounds one out to shortstop, ranging over towards the middle. Moeller throws him out for the first out. Let's take a look now at the Spearfish Sasquatch defense behind Elke. It's Elijah Wyatt, one of the new faces behind the plate at catcher. From third to first in the infield, it's Wilson Kiefer, Crew Moeller, Malachi Lopez, and another new face, Zach Perro. In the outfield, from right to left, Sam Kwapnoski, Garrett Houston, and Bo Iandoli. As now it's Emmanuel Ely up to the plate for the Zap. First pitch from Elke. Breaking ball upstairs, 1-0. 0-0 your score here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 out, nobody on base for the Oahe Zap. 1-0 pitch to Ely is popped up, shallow left field. Coming in is Iandoli. He calls, makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, number 31, Ty Farwell.
Like River Walters in the top of the first inning, Austin Elke has recorded 2 quick outs in the bottom half. As here comes Ty Farwell. He's been arguably the best player for Pierre this summer. First on the team in home runs, RBIs, as he takes the first pitch below the zone. Also tops in extra base hits, tied for the team lead with 15 stolen bases. A rare power-speed combination from a guy who catches most of the time. He's behind the plate tonight on 1-0. He lines one into right field over. A leaping try of Malachi Lopez for a base hit. Farwell is on board as tonight's first base runner. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 9, Connor Goldberg.
That will bring Connor Goldberg to the plate. He got out of the gates slow this summer, but lately he's been on a tear. Kind of as the Zap have gotten hot, Goldberg has. He's got hits in his last 10 games. Hitting .487 in that span. First pitch from Elke. Breaking ball. Goldberg has to duck out of the way. He's the designated hitter tonight. Not only is he hitting .487 in his last 10 games, 4 extra base hits, 16 runs driven in. In the middle of the order, he's been in the middle of this team's turnaround. On 1-0, he takes a fastball at the knees. In their first 19 games this summer, the Zap were scoring 5.5 runs per game. Ever since then, last 15, 11.5, as Connor Goldberg takes strike 2 on the outside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. 0-0 your score. The speedy Ty Farwell leads off of first base. The pitch from Elke. Ground ball to shortstop. Easy play for Moeller, who flips to second for the third out. Austin Elke and River Walters trade zeros in the first inning. We go to the top of the second here at Hyde Stadium. 0-0 stalemate.
Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at BetLodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at BetLodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Top of the second inning here at Hyde Stadium. 0-0 between the Sasquatch and the Oahe Zap. After going down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning, it'll be Sam Kwapnoski, Crew Moeller, and Zach Perro in the top of the second for Spearfish. First pitch from River Walters is outside for ball one. Kwap had been in the midst of a mighty slump, a 1-for-18 stretch, but he's starting to come out. He sees the light at the end of the tunnel. He's 6 for his last 11. Here on 1-0, he grounds one foul outside of first. In his last game, he hit an extra base hit. It was his first in 3 weeks. For a guy whose game is predicated on power, very surprising to see how long of a gap there was there between extra base hits. But he loves hitting here in Pier. Here on 1-1. Swings and fouls one off. That being said, he has not faced River Walters, a Rapid City kid. Actually played in the past with Sasquatch third baseman Wilson Kiefer. He looked sharp in the first. Ahead of Sam Kwapnoski, ball on 2 strikes. Misses inside. So a 2-2 on tonight's cleanup hitter, who has gotten his OPS back up above 1,000. Kwap hitting .360, a 1.013 OPS. The 2-2. Grounder up the middle on a backhand. Bowie fields, but he can't get his balance. Throw comes way late. It's an infield single for Kwap to lead off the second. Crew Moeller comes to the plate now, sporting his pink bat. Sasquatch wearing their blue jerseys, gray pants, here on one of the hottest nights of the year. Moeller played well against the Bison last week, went 6 for 13. Here he takes the first pitch, breaking ball inside. In that series, had 3 doubles, drove in 5 runs. Now up to 34 ribbies on the year. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Out in front. Moeller has been arguably, if not the streakiest hitter, one of the streakiest hitters on the team. There have been a lot of peaks and valleys for him this season. So here he grounds one foul outside of third. That'll make it a 1-2 count on the shortstop this evening. Overall, the numbers are great. 326 average, 6 home runs, a 1051 OPS. With the departures of Carter Towns and Ben Melendrez, most homers on the team. On 1-2, moves out of the way of a breaking ball. Carter Towns was tops on the team with 8 home runs. He will not be playing again for Spearfish this summer, as the 2-2 is upstairs. So it falls on guys like Crew Moeller to be leaders in the locker room and to provide some of the power production which has gone away without 2 guys who can hit bombs. Here comes the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Moeller out in front of a breaking ball. That's the first strikeout for River Walters this evening. Nothing game. 1 out, runner on first base, and Sam Kwapnoski. Up to the plate is Zach Perro. First time he'll step in for the Sasquatch this season, just joined the team today. First pitch from Walters is up above the letters. Pero is transferring to UT Dallas in the fall after a fantastic season at Redlands Community College where he clubbed 18 home runs. He takes a breaking ball on the outside corner. That'll move the count 1-1. 18 homers, 72 ribbies, and a .410 average. A statement season has moved him up the ranks. The 1-1. Grounded foul. It hits off of Coach Demas over there at third. Hit his foot. Keeping him on his toes. Count is 1-2. Like Moeller, Pero is going to be tasked with providing some of the boom which has gone by the wayside. Here on 1-2, fastball misses above his head. Two balls and 2 strikes. Top half of the second inning. The pitch from Walters. High pop on the infield. In foul territory, calling and missing is Quinn Ludvigsen. He overran the baseball. It landed behind his outstretched glove. That gives Zach Pero some new life in a 2-2 count. Walters ready with the 2-2. Ground ball, shortstop. This could be 2. Frazier to second for 1, on to first. It is a double play. 6-4-3 gets Walters out of the second inning unscathed. Sasquatch have gone down in order through 2 innings. Oahe coming to bat in a 0-0 ball game.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview.
After a slick bottom of the first inning, Austin Elke returns for the second in a 0-0 ball game. First man will go to work with is Quinn Ludvigsen. First pitch curveball is out of the zone. 1-0. Ludvigsen has done a good job getting on base against the Sasquatch this season. .529. So there's strike 1 from Elke. Also has a .988 OPS in 9 games against Spearfish. Against everyone else, he's gotten on base, just not a lot of power. A .743 OPS despite a .427 on base. as the 1-1 pitch is fouled back. That'll make it a ball and 2 strikes on the first baseman, who also doubles as a left-handed pitcher who comes in high leverage situations. Currently working on an 8-game hit streak. As here comes the 1-2 from Elke. Up above the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. That's outside. Full count on Quinn Ludvigsen, who's walking in almost a quarter of his plate appearances. A 21.8% walk rate. That's far and away the highest on the Zap. Could have another. Here's the payoff. Outside for ball 4. Elke walks the most guys on the Squatch. Ludvigsen walks the most on the Zap. It was destined. It's a leadoff walk for Quinn Ludvigsen. It brings Mason Melton up to the plate. Been a rock in the Zap lineup. He's played in 33 out of 34 games this summer. Starting at third base tonight, he takes the first pitch out of the zone for Elke. He's reached in 29 out of his last 30 games. Not only is he consistently in the lineup, consistently produces when he is in there. 1-0. That's lined into center field for a base hit. Ludvigsen will take the turn at second and go for third. And he will make it. Now trying to go to second is Melton. He gets in there as the throw to third gets by Wilson Kiefer. It's a base hit for Mason Melton. And 2 runners are in scoring position for the Zap here in the bottom of the second as they try to strike first in a 0-0 game. We've seen Elke struggle with command. He's missed a lot up so far today. That time misses out over the plate. It's easy for Melton to take it right back where it came from. It sets up Dominic DiCarlo, the center fielder, batting 7th. The Squatch move in at the corners, trying to cut down a run. They will trade an out for a run up the middle. DiCarlo on the season is hitting .312 and .819 OPS. First pitch from Elke. Fly ball center field. Houston makes the catch. Tagging at third is Ludvigsen. The throw to the plate is by the catcher Wyatt. So the run scores. Moving up to third now is Melton. If Wyatt had corralled that throw, it most definitely would have been in time to cut down Ludvigsen. Instead, it's the first run of the game. The Zap lead 1-0 on a sac fly from Dominic DiCarlo. Mason Melton now is 90 feet away over at third. Just looked like that took a tough hop. Came up a bit higher than Wyatt expected. The Zap capitalize, still a runner on third with 1 out as they lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. Dylan Bowie, the second baseman, comes to the plate. Takes the first pitch, curveball upstairs. Hitting .208 this season. Went hitless yesterday, trying to right the ship. 1-0. Fouled away outside of first. Also has struggled to come through against the Squatch. Just 2 for 18 against him. That being said, he doesn't need a hit to drive in a run here. Kiefer and Perro are in on the grass, even with the grass at first and third. Here on 1-1, that's outside. So 2-1 on Bowie. However, a ground ball up the middle to Moeller or Lopez would give the Zap a 2-0 lead. Here in the bottom of the second. The 2-1. It hits the inside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Elke comes set. Kicks and fires with the 2-2. Low and outside. Runs the count full. He's already walked 1 batter in this inning, at risk of issuing another free pass. The 9th man, Blake Imhoff, is on deck. The payoff from Elke. High fly ball. Right field, Kwapnowski's under it. Tagging at third is Melton. He's coming for home. The throw from Kwap is in time. 1 hop strike, got him. It's a 9-2 double play to end the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Zap do strike for 1 run on 1 hit. Thanks to the double play, nobody is left on base. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Oahe leads Spearfish 1-0.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
It's a right-on-right matchup to lead off the 3rd inning. Elijah Wyatt against River Walters. First pitch is a fastball in the zone for strike 1. Now, 1-0, your score. Zap lead, top 3. For Elijah Wyatt, it's his first at-bat as a Spearfish Sasquatch. He swings and misses to fall behind 0-2. Tonight's starting catcher hit .341 this year at College of the Desert. He's connected to Coach Demas, the 0-2. Is taken, called, strike 3. 3-pitch K for River Walters. Opens the 3rd inning. It's his 2nd strikeout so far.
Batting 8, center field, number 13, Garrett Houston.
Here comes another new guy, Garrett Houston. In center field. The right-handed hitter takes first pitch outside. Hits righty, but throws left-handed. You'll see plenty of guys who hit lefty, throw righty. The reverse, a little more rare. The 1-0, taken for a strike at the knees. He's got some pop. But the thing to know about Garrett Houston, his calling card is his defense. Coach Demas says he moves like a gazelle out there in center field. The 1-1, tapped foul. He was a Region 4 Gold Glover this season at Highlands College. Covers a lot of ground. He also has a ton of pop. A 107 max exit velocity. Here he swings and misses, chases a breaking ball for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts open the third inning for River Walters, who has cruised through the Sasquatch order so far. Here is Wilson Kiefer. Rapid City versus Rapid City here. 2 outs, top of the third inning, nobody on. First pitch is low and outside. Zap lead the Sasquatch 1-0 here at Hyde Stadium. Kiefer is 10 for his last 32. He's got an 8-game hit streak going. And that might be 9. Line drive base hit back up the middle. Wilson Kiefer is aboard with 2 outs. Second hit for the Sasquatch so far. Next up is Braden Smith. Lined out to second base to lead off this game. He's been arguably the best hitter for the Sasquatch for a long stretch of time. First pitch from Walters is taken for a strike. Fastball about belt high. Over his last 7 games, he's 15 for 28. A 1534 OPS. The 0-1, that's in the dirt. In the left-handed batter's box, so it's a 1-1 count. And with Carter Towns leaving, Braden Smith has the highest OPS on the Sasquatch amongst active players at 1207. The unsung hero on 1-1 takes inside, now 2 balls and a strike. He's shown off some very impressive opposite field power. He's poked 2 home runs to right field, not just right center, pretty much down the line. Here on 2-1, he swings and misses. Now 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Wilson Kiefer over at first base, normally not much of a threat to run, but he has 3 stolen bases in his last 3 games. Picking up some steam here in the late going. Walters looks over to first, now kicks and fires. 2-2. There's a fly ball into left center field. DiCarlo ranges over, settles, and makes the catch to retire the side. River Walters has worked 3 scoreless innings in his first outing against the Sasquatch of the summer. Through 2.5 innings, Pierre leads Spearfish 1-0 here on Spearfish Sasquatch Live.
Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at BetLodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at BetLodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. It's the bottom of the third inning.
For the Zap, it'll be Blake Imhoff, Gavin Frazier, and Emmanuel Ely against Austin Elke as the Zap lead 1-0. First pitch, inside, 1-0. Since June 20th, the Zap are 12-3 as a team. Blake Imhoff is hitting .406. 1-0. Hits the outside corner. That's significant because going into June 20th, he was hitting .111. His season is gone as the Zap season has. As here he takes a breaking ball strike. That moves the count to 1-2. He's brought that .111 average all the way up to 300. 1 ball, 2 strikes, pitch from Elke. Ground ball right side. Easy play for Lopez. 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
Shortstop number 2, Gavin Frazier.
In the second inning, the Zap very nearly scored a second run. They got 1 across on a sac fly. The second was struck at home by Sam Kwapnowski, who delivered a perfect 1-hop throw to the plate to throw out Mason Melton. Gavin Frazier is up to the plate for the second time here today. He takes the first pitch for a ball. His first AB, he grounded out to Crew Moeller, so 1 shortstop hitting it to another. In the right-on-right matchup, he takes the 1-0 curveball for a strike. 1-1. Curveball upstairs. Two-one on its way from Elke. That's low. 3 balls and a strike. Nobody on base for the Zap here in the bottom of the third inning. 1 out. 3-1 pitch from Elke. Kicks, fires. There's a swing and a miss. That moves the count full. Elke from the belt, kicks and fires with the 3-2. That's lined. 1 hop by Moeller into center field for a base hit. Gavin Frazier is aboard with a 1-out single. It's his first hit of the day. He's stolen 15 bases on 16 tries, so he's always a threat to run. The Zap as a team, aggressive on the base paths, and it usually works in their favor. 86 stolen bases in 100 tries. Another speedster at the plate. And Emmanuel Ely. He made his debut against the Sasquatch on June 20th, went 1 for 4 with a double. First pitch from Elke. He takes a curveball low and outside. From Avila University, he's hitting .364, 500 on base. The season has pretty much turned around since he got here. On 1-0, Elke throws back to first. Closer play than expected, but Gavin Frazier dives back in time. A ball and no strikes on Ely, who's starting in right field tonight. He swings and sends a fly ball. Medium depth center field, Houston corrals it for the second out. With 2 outs and Gavin Frazier on first base, Ty Farwell digs in. A base hit in the first inning. That gave him the team lead in hits. Pretty much tops in everything. But he hasn't had much success against the Sasquatch. Elke looks back to first, now throws back. They got Frazier. He's out. Caught him leaning towards second base. That'll end the inning. Gavin Frazier picked off on a nice move by Austin Elke. 1-0 your score through 3 innings. The Sasquatch coming to bat in the top half of the 4th inning after this.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and fun at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
We're all going somewhere, going higher, faster, farther, going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Through 3 innings, River Walters has not allowed a run. No walks either, just 2 base hits while striking out 3 batters. He returns for the 4th inning. He had gone just 3.2 innings in 3 outings coming into this game. But he's been rolling tonight. They'll face the heart of the Sasquatch order. 2, 3, and 4, beginning with Malachi Lopez. The Zap 1-10 against the Sasquatch this season. But since turning things around, looking to make a statement. First pitch of the 4th inning. There's a fly ball down the left field line. That's pretty deep, but Imhoff has a beat on it, makes the catch about 3 steps from the left field line for the first out. And here's Bo Iandoli. Gave a ball a ride to right field, but Emmanuel Ely tracked it down on the warning track. So he's 0 for 1. Sasquatch down 1-0 with 1 out here at the top of the 4th inning. First pitch, fastball in the zone, strike 1. Left on right matchup. Left-handed hitting Iandoli, looking for his first hit in 11 days. Hasn't played since July 2nd. The 0-1. On the chalk of the left-handed batter's box, Iandoli turns away. It's 1-1. Another breaking ball low. Overall, the Sasquatch have dominated the Zap, but it's been a different story here at Hyde Stadium, even when Oahe wasn't playing their best baseball. Spearfish is 3-1 here in Pierre, but an 869 OPS, as that's fouled away. Now 2-2 on Iandoli. Run differential 38-25. Which may not seem that great, but overall, Squatch are outscoring the Zap 131-48, so it's been a very different story here. The last game on June 20th between these two teams was decided in the 9th inning. Here on 2-2, Iandoli checks a swing on a fastball above the letters. On June 20th, the Sasquatch led 10-4 in the 8th inning, but the Zap battled back. like they have this season. They scored 6 runs to tie the game, and it took a Noah Batonko go-ahead double in the 9th and a dominant appearance from Whately Kolopek to shut the door. Here's the payoff pitch. That's outside for ball 4. Bo Iandoli works a 1-out walk. First free pass issued by Walters today. But looking back to that game, Whately Kolopek not with the team right now. He will return for about the last week of the regular season in the playoffs. Noah Batonko's gone. So you're looking at a lot of big-time contributors who just won't be here down the stretch. So here's Sam Kwapnoski. He takes the first pitch and fouls it back to the screen. So 0-1. Kwap picked up where he left off against the Bison with a base hit in the first inning. With his team down 1-0, Bo Iandoli leads off of first base as the tying run. The 0-1 from Walters. That's flared into left center field. That'll dunk in for a base hit. Iandoli takes the turn. He's going to go for third. The throw is cut off. Aggressive base running from Bo Iandoli pays off. Runners at the corners with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning for the Sasquatch as they trail 1-0. Golden opportunity for Crew Moeller to pat on a couple ribbies. Near the best on the team with 34 RBI coming into this one. First pitch from Walters, fastball high and inside. He struck out in the 2nd. In a 1-0 game, the tying run Iandoli is at 3rd. Kwapnoski leads off first base, the 1-0 pitch. Out in front on a breaking ball, so 1-1. Moeller struck out on a pitch like that, and when he struggles, it's been with curveballs. Don't expect him to get a lot of fastballs here from Walters in a big situation. Before the 1-1, they throw over Kwapnoski back. The pickoff attempt bounced in the dirt, but Ludvigsen got his body in front of it. One on the way. Inside. 2 balls and a strike on Moeller. Two one for Walters. A high fly ball. First base side out of play. Ludvigsen gave it a look, but didn't have a chance. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Sasquatch down 1-0. Chance to get that run back. Two on its way. Just getting a piece is Moeller. He stays alive. At 8:02 local time, the sun isn't setting just yet. Looks like Blake Imhoff in left field is battling the sun. He's shading up his glove before every pitch to help himself see. It's beaming down right on him. Again, they throw behind Kwapnoski, but he gets back standing. Not only is the sun bright, it's a high sky. It's also just about 100 degrees, so Imhoff is baking out there in left. 2-2. Kwap goes and then stops. The pitch is fouled outside third. Iandoli almost had to skip out of the way. Sasquatch pitcher Carter Beatty runs out to left field to collect the foul ball, which was hit hard enough that it rolled all the way down the left field line and caromed off the wall into the field of play. Moeller's working a long at-bat here. He's fouled off a couple 2-strike pitches. Walters kicks with another 2-2. Kwap goes. There's another foul ball. Sam Kwapnoski is getting his cardio in. Two on its way. That's lined right out to shortstop. Frazier makes the catch. Runners have to retreat to their respective bags. Tough luck for Crew Moeller. Now 2 down here in the top of the 4th. It was a 9-pitch at bat for Moeller. He hit the ball hard. Sometimes nothing to show for it. Zach Perro now gets a chance to pick up his teammates in his first game. Runners on first and third, 2 down. He takes the first pitch, fastball upstairs. He banged into a 6-4-3 double play to end the second inning. With his team down 1-0 here at the top of the 4th. Iandoli off third. The pitch. Ground ball out to third. Melton gets a nice hop, throws to second, and retires the side. Sasquatch get a couple of base runners on, but they leave him stranded at the corners. Through 3.5 innings, they've been shut out. It's a 1-0 game. Bottom of the 4th is coming up.
Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at BetLodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at BetLodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Austin Elke's had a pretty good day on the mound through 3 innings. He's allowed 1 run. Hasn't struck anyone out, but only 1 walk issued and 3 hits. Coming into this game, had walked nearly 25% of the batters he'd faced. Command has been under control today. First pitch to Ty Farwell. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Left-handed hitting catcher who stands at 6 feet 5 inches. Was at the plate in the 3rd, but Gavin Frazier was picked off at first base. Here on 0-1. Curveball outside. Farwell hitting .287 and .888 OPS on the season. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Elke peering in for the 1-2 pitch. He kicks and fires outside. It's not often that this late in the season you have to get acclimated with a new catcher. But with Noah Batanko and Lawson Ward both gone, there are going to be 2 new catchers coming in for the Squatch. 2-2 is pumped foul out of play. Tonight it's Elijah Wyatt. Jet Hutchinson will also be coming in at some point here in the Zap series. It's a big adjustment for this entire pitching staff. You've built up a rapport. Now you need to work on it all over again. 2-2. Another pitch fouled away. Third base side out of play. Almost hits a car to the street parallel with Hyde Stadium. It always scares me. I mean, it can't be more than 50 feet to the left of the field. There's a road. There are cars parked right next to the stadium. 2-2 for Melky. Fastball high. Also cars driving down that street. I mean, you're very much putting your vehicle in harm's way if you park there. 1-0 Zap lead, the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First K of the day for Elke. First out here in the bottom of the 4th. One to nothing, Zap lead, bottom of the 4th inning. One out, nobody on base for Connor Goldberg. Ended the first inning with a 6-4 fielder's choice. First pitch he sees in the 4th is inside, 1-0. Hitting .348 on the season, a .909 OPS. 1-0. Lined, sliding, stopped by the first baseman, Perro. Second out of the inning, slick play over there. Was lined out there, couldn't tell if it bounced or stayed up. He caught it on the fly on the sinking line drive. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the 4th inning. Austin Elke really done a good job today. Arguably his best outing of the season so far. Quinn Ludvigsen takes the first pitch. Fastball in the zone, 0-1. A 1 pitch. Ground ball left side into left field for a base hit. Ludvigsen pokes a curveball through the 5-6 hole. His first hit today. He's been on base both times he's come to the plate. Brings Mason Melton up. 2 outs, runner on first. Zap leading 1-0. Trying to tack on another run. Melton hit a base hit in the 2nd inning. First pitch, breaking ball at the top of the zone, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. A breaking ball in the dirt. Melton expands the zone. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Elke looking to make it through 4. He kicks and fires with the 0-2 and misses high. Long look, the 1-2 pitch now coming home. There's a high fly ball into center field. Houston tracks it, makes the catch. That'll end the 4th inning. The 2-out single from Quinn Ludvigsen is stranded. Austin Elke's through 4 innings. He's allowed just 1 run. But the Zap do have the lead on top 1-0 as we head to the 5th inning here at Hyde Stadium.
Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at Bet Lodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at Bet Lodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Squatch still looking for their first run here today as we move to the 5th inning. 1-0, Oahe leads. River Walters, in his first start of the summer, has been nothing short of brilliant through 4 innings. Allowed just 3 hits, only thrown 63 pitches. The first pitch of the 5th is below the zone to Elijah White, right on right matchup. Zap infield, playing pretty much straight up. 1-0, upstairs. Elijah White is very familiar with Coach Demas. Played under him at College of the Desert. See, well, in there. So 2-1 as that breaking ball finds the zone. Also played for him in summer ball a couple years ago. 2-1. Fastball below the zone. Described as a bat-first catcher. Not a big power guy. He puts bat to ball on 3-1. He swings and misses. He has taken J.J. Manuel's number 17. Payoff. Curveball fouled away. Manuel left the team a couple weeks ago to look at some schools, and his plans came to fruition just 2 days ago. Pitch is popped up on 3-2. Shallow right field. Calling and sliding to make the catch is Ely. He called off Bowie, who had a beat on it. Nonetheless, Ely makes the catch. Retires wide for the first out. But for J.J. Manuel, just 2 days ago, committed to Cal State Bakersfield, where Dom Torres is going in the fall. A couple Sasquatch players going there. So he's moved from D2 ball to D1. On the backs of a fantastic summer. First pitch to Garrett Houston is a curveball for strike 1. Just would like to congratulate J.J. Manuel on that well-deserved achievement. The 0-1 to Houston. There's a high fly ball to right field towards the line. Ely tracks it down, makes the play, and 2 quick outs in the 5th. So Garrett Houston retired. Wilson Kiefer up to bat. In the Rapid City versus Rapid City matchup, Kiefer won the first battle against River Walters. These two guys familiar with each other. First pitch here, fastball inside. With a base hit, Kiefer extended his hit streak to 9 straight games. The 1-0. That's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes, nobody on base, and the top of the 5th inning. Zap lead the Squatch 1-0. The pitch, that's outside. So 3-0 on Kiefer. Leadoff hitter Braden Smith awaits on deck. The 3-0 offering. Curveball. Belt high, strike 1. Three-one pitch. Finds the zone from 3-0 to 3-2. Walters has battled back in the Rapid City clash. The payoff pitch. Called, strike 3. Late call, Kiefer had started tossing his bat and his equipment, but he'll have to walk back to the dugout as River Walters has thrown 5 shutout innings against the best offense in ILB. And the Zap lead 1-0 halfway through this ball game.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and fun at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Through 4 innings, Austin Elke has thrown just 54 pitches, allowed 1 run on 4 hits, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Been getting quick outs, filling up the strike zone. He'll start the 5th with Dominic DiCarlo. First pitch, grounded, 5-6 hole, base hit. Kiefer was in on the lip of the grass in case of a bunt from the speedy DiCarlo. It burns the Squatch as it's a leadoff knock. Brings Dylan Bowie up. Well, the Zap haven't stolen a base today. It's part of their MO as a team. DiCarlo has stolen 6 bases, and he's got a lot of speed. Wouldn't be shocking to see him go. Wilson Kiefer is on the grass at third base. Bowie squares to bunt, pulls back, takes a ball. He hit a fly ball to right field in the 2nd inning, which turned into an inning-ending 9-2 double play. A play that looms large right now with a 1-0 Zap lead. 1-0, high fly ball down the left field line with some carry to it. Iandoli can't get there. It's a foul ball. Even swinging away on 1-0, Wilson Kiefer is still on the grass at third with Bowie at the plate. Dominic DiCarlo at first base. They'll throw over. Picked out by Perro. DiCarlo is back with ease. Still, Kiefer holding his ground. One for Melky. Inside. Double play depth up the middle. Sasquatch outfield. Couple steps more shallow than usual. Iandoli the deepest in left field. The 2-1 pitch. Popped foul, first base side out of play. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the fifth inning, Zap lead 1-0. The pitch, curveball, grounded up the middle, could be two. Flip to Moeller for one, on to first. Double play. 4-6-3. About as easy as it comes. It erases the leadoff single from DiCarlo. Now 2 outs, nobody on base. With 2 outs and nobody on, Blake Imhoff steps up. Zap on top 1-0 here in game 1 of this 4-game series. Elke's first offering, fastball just below the zone. Ball and no strikes. Crew Moeller shaded up the middle. Step onto the outfield grass, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Elke blew the fastball by him. He's already thrown a season high 4 2/3 innings, but there's no one warming up in the Squatch bullpen. He kicks and fires with the 1-1. There's strike 2. Flipping the breaking ball in. We just haven't seen a performance like this from Elke. Only 1 walk. The stuff is good. When he's attacking the zone, tough to hit him. 1-2. Tried to get a chase on a breaking ball. Misses low. Nobody throwing in the Squatch bullpen. Carter Beatty is walking around out there. He may be in line to throw today. The 2-2 pitch. High and outside. Tried to backdoor the breaking ball. Count is full. 2 outs, nobody on. In the bottom of the 5th. Elke kicks and fires. Upstairs, ball 4. So the second walk, which Austin Elke has issued here today. Blake Imhoff is at first base. He's stolen 4 bases on 4 tries as Gavin Frazier makes his 3rd trip to the plate today. First pitch, fastball, low and outside corner, strike 1. Frazier hit a single in the 3rd, but was then picked off to end that inning. Here he swings and misses. Curveball off the plate away. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Blake Imhoff at first. The Zap leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-2. Fastball yanked low and outside. Scraping the chalk in the left-handed batter's box. Elke getting ready on 1-2. Kicks and fires. Curveball reached out, poked foul by Frazier. Pitch well below the zone, but just got a piece to stay alive. Elke preparing for another 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Just high. A couple Sasquatch defenders took a step towards the third base dugout, had to stop in their tracks. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Elke looking to work 5 complete. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They'll have to throw down to first to get the out. And the throw gets by. Perro into right field. An errant throw from the catcher. That's Elijah Wyatt. Blake Imhoff goes all the way to third. Gavin Frazier reaches. And now pitching coach Brian McBroom will go out and talk to Elke. Thought he had the final out of the inning. Now will have to keep on working as he faces the heart of the Zap order. It's a quick meeting on the mound, just giving him a couple words of encouragement. For Elke, it was his 2nd strikeout today. Now the umps are talking behind the plate. That conference ends quickly. Zap already lead 1-0. Chance for attack on run. Second hitter and Emmanuel Ely up. 2 outs, runners on the corners. First pitch from Elke. Fouled back, a heater. Gavin Frazier at first base was picked off by Elke in the 3rd. For the most part, been great on the base paths. 15 of 16 stealing bags. Very well could see him go. 0-1, pitch foul tipped. Frazier with a late break, he takes second base without a throw. That puts him in the team lead, his 16th stolen base of the summer. Now runners on second and third, 2 outs, but an 0-2 count to Ely. The pitch from Elke in the dirt. Getting the chest protector on it was Wyatt. Elke points his glove to the backstop in approval. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. Caught Ely looking. And Elke pitches around. The throwing error on the drop third strike, which keeps the inning alive. The Zap come up empty-handed in the 5th inning as they leave 2 runners stranded in scoring position. We move to the 6th inning. This one flying by. Oahe leads the Sasquatch 1-0.
Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at BetLodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at BetLodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
River Walters back out there for the 6th inning. And now he'll go through the Sasquatch order for the 3rd time. 1-2-3 for the Spearfish. First pitch to Braden Smith. Fastball inside corner for strike 1. Walters hasn't allowed a hit since the third inning. On 0-1, there's a swing and a miss. Oahe clinging to a 1-0 lead here in the 6th. This is the 12th matchup between the Sasquatch and the Zap, first since June 20th. Spearfish won 10 of the first 11. The 0-2 in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box, 1-2, as Smith does not bite on the breaking ball. He lined out in the first inning, flew out in the third. On 1-2, takes inside. The 2-2. There's a called strike 3. Freezes him with the fastball in the zone, does Walter. That's his 5th strikeout here today. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Curveball's been the out pitch. So when you flip in a fastball on 2 strikes, just catching guys off guard, mixing things up 3rd time through. Malachi Lopez gets his 3rd look. He's flown out to left both times today. Takes the first pitch here out of the zone. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Sasquatch. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Zap. It's been a quick, clean game. Hour and a half in, already in the 6th inning. Both River Walters and Austin Elke have been feeling it on the mound. 1-1 pitch. Line drive into right field for a base hit. Gets it by Dylan Bowie. First hit today for Lopez. He's aboard with 1 out. That brings up Bo Iandoli. Walked in the 4th, flew out to the warning track and right in the 1st inning. Taken some of the better at-bats today for a Sasquatch team which was so hot offensively coming into this game. First pitch from Walters is in for a strike. In the month of July, the Sasquatch are 8-0 as a team. 47 extra base hits to 49 strikeouts. Almost as many extra base hits as times they've punched out as an entire lineup. Well, today, no extra base hits. They've struck out 5 times. They've looked a bit off balanced against Walters. Lopez with a big lead, and he's picked off between 1st and 2nd. Caught in a rundown. He scrambles back to 1st. Diving tag by Frazier. And they got him. Malachi Lopez is picked off. It's the first time he's been caught stealing this season. And it clears the bases, now 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the 6th. Walters peering in for the sign, now gets set. Kicks and fires with the 0-1. Line drive down the right field line, but foul. Just a bit out in front as the count moves to 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Just getting a piece defensive hack from Iandoli. Stays alive. Such an infectious personality. Nice guy, makes an effort to, talk with a lot of his teammates. Keeps things light, but he's a gamer. He doesn't want to sit on the bench for too long. Coach Demas said he was going to work him back slowly. 1 game on, 2 games off. The 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. And Bo said, "No, I don't want to do that. Coach, when I'm ready to go, I am ready to go and stay in the lineup every single day." That's how it was for the first month of the season. And they're going to need him to do that down the stretch with a lot of guys leaving. He's more than up to the task. On 1 and 2, he takes upstairs. Heater from Walters. He's coming up on the end of the line. There is some action in the Zap bullpen. Next pitch he throws will be his 92nd of the ball game. The 2-2. Another foul ball. Iandoli battling. Next pitch home will be the 8th of the at-bat. 2-2 from Walters. In the dirt, bounces 58 feet from the pitcher's mound. Pushes the count full. If Iandoli keeps battling, gets on base, they'll pretty much ensure this is the last inning for Walters. The guy is standing out there ready to go in the Zap bullpen. The count is full on Iandoli. Nobody on base. The pitch is low for ball 4. A 9-pitch walk for Bo Iandoli. It puts a runner on first base with 2 outs. In the top of the 6th. This is not the guy you want to see up today. Sam Kwapnoski, 2 hits in 2 plate appearances. Now he's 8 for his last 13. Iandoli's on first as the tying run. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Walters delivers the first pitch low. That'll go all the way to the backstop. Iandoli can walk, practically crawl to second base with a very deep backstop here at Hyde Stadium. In another series this year, we did see a base runner take 2 bases on a wild pitch here at Hyde. Iandoli not doing that there. No need to take that risk with 2 outs and Quap at the plate. You're on 1-0. There's a foul ball. Over his aforementioned 8 for 13 stretch, Quap's also driven in 7 runs. Opportunity for number 8, a chance to tie this game up in the 6th inning. Walters disengages with the rubber. Resets before he throws the 1-1. Most likely the last batter he'll face. He's up to 96 pitches on the day. In his first start of the year, 5 2/3 scoreless, looking to make it 6. A 1-1. Fastball, hot shot foul. Outside of first. And over towards the Zap bullpen. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning, Sasquatch down 1-0. The pitch from Walters. Line drive, couple hops out to second base. Easy play for Bowie. He throws to first in time. That will retire the side. River Walters tosses 6 scoreless innings against the Spearfish Sasquatch in his first start of this season. Oahe's on top, 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning in Pierre.
Do you know the locals' choice for gaming excitement? It's the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. With new games arriving every month, our selection of slot machines is the freshest in town. You can always find a game with our card tables open 24 hours a day. And parking is free and easy at the Lodge, with the area's largest free parking only steps away from our front door. Enjoy spacious and comfortable gaming at the Lodge at Deadwood, the locals' choice.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
Austin Elke still out there, bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0, the Zap lead. First pitch to Ty Farwell is a fastball about shin high. Count 1-0. Farwell is 1 for 2 with a base hit and a strikeout today. 1-0. That heater clips the knees. It's 1-1. One curveball loops into the zone. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Elke's thrown just 79 pitches to get here. On 1-2, Farwell swings and chases a pitch in the dirt for strike 3. Wyatt's having trouble handling it. Now throws down to first in time. Almost a second runner reaching on a drop third strike. But it's the first out of the inning. It's the 4th strikeout for Elke. One out, nobody on. Connor Goldberg will come to the plate. The Zap ahead 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Elke kicks and fires with the first pitch. Yanks a breaking ball well outside. Goldberg is 0 for 2. Grounded into a fielder's choice and lined out. Gio Casas has started throwing. That pitch is fouled away. First base side out of play. The 1-1 from Elke. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He didn't strike out a batter through his first 3 innings, but now 4 Ks over his last 2.1. The stuff getting better and better as the outing has gone on. Here on 1-2. Fastball bounces just in front of home plate. Elke rocks, kicks, and deals the 2-2. Fastball popped up. First base side, foul territory. It lands on top of the Zap dugout. Pero gave it all the room he had. Just not playable. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Elke versus Goldberg. He shakes off Wyatt. Now agrees. The 2-2 pitch is below the zone. Count goes full. This will be Elke's last inning. Gio Casas is throwing out in left field. The 3-2 pitch. That's low and outside for ball 4. Connor Goldberg works a 1-out walk. And now Coach Mick Broom will go out and talk with Elke. Third walk, which he's issued today. Another quick meeting. Infielders and Coach Broom giving him some quick words of encouragement. Now he's ready to go back to the task at hand. It's Quinn Ludvigsen up at the plate. Hasn't been able to get him out today. A walk and a base hit and 2 plate appearances. First pitch, inside, it gets away from Wyatt. Taking second base is Goldberg. So a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. Kiefer's even with the lip of the grass at third base. Not a bunting situation with 1 out in the inning. On 1-0, Elke gets a grounder up the middle. It hits off of his glove. Moeller sticks with it, throws to first in time. Good concentration to record the second out. Goldberg does move up to third base. Now the line moves to Mason Melton. A base hit in 2 at-bats today. Also flew out. First pitch from Elke. Fastball, top of the zone for strike 1. Far and away his season-high pitches. Previously, hadn't gone more than 4 innings in a start. On 0-1. Curveball, checks the swing, but that gets by Wyatt, and that will allow Goldberg to score easily. It's strike 2 on the batter, Melton, but far more importantly, it's a second run for the Zap, as Wyatt was unable to block it behind home plate. A huge second run for Pierre. They lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th, but now base is empty, 2 outs, 0-2 count on Melton. The 0-2 pitch from Elke. Got him. Blew the heater by him at the letters for strike 3. Austin Elke with his best start of the year. 6 innings pitched, he's allowed just 2 runs. But the Sasquatch have not given him any run support. We're on to the final 3 innings here tonight. Spearfish down 2-0. They'll need to rally late.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
River Walters' day is done. after 6 innings. Did not allow a run, 4 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. With the Zap leading 2-0 here in the top of the 7th inning, Cy Taylor will come in. The Spring Texas native has a 2.38 ERA in 17 2/3 innings this season. First batter is Crew Moeller. First pitch is fouled away. This is Taylor's 5th appearance of the season. He's made 2 starts, 18 strikeouts to 9 walks. Last pitched on July 2nd against Casper. 0-1, popped up, out of play. So no balls and 2 strikes on Moeller, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out. Taylor kicks and deals with the 0-2 pitch. Moeller takes a breaking ball low and outside. The Zap need a win to keep pace with the Spuds. 1-2. Similar pitch, slider low and out, which Moeller leaves. Currently, Oahe's 2 games behind him for 2nd place in the ILB. As the 2-2 pitch, fastball above the letters. Count goes full from 0-2 to 3-2. Taylor deals the payoff pitch. Moeller reaches out, punches it into right center field with some carry. DiCarlo, he dives, and he makes the catch. What a play from Dominic DiCarlo. Robs Crew Moeller of extra bases for the first out. Well, he won a Gold Glove this spring. And man, did he show it off right there. Covered a ton of ground. A huge play for the first out. Here's Zach Perro. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 7th. First pitch from Cy Taylor. Fly ball down the right field line, foul. In a 2-0 game, where hits and runs have been hard to come by, defense becomes all the more important. DiCarlo flashing the leather. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone. Perro is still looking for a Sasquatch hit. He's 0 for 2 in his season debut. 1-1. Popped up, right side. Ludvigsen gives it a look, but that's out of play. Taylor peeking in for the sign on 1-2. Rocks, kicks, steals. That's lined foul. That lands right in the Sasquatch bullpen. Out to Gio Casas, who's standing there watching and waiting. He'll be the pitcher in the bottom of the 7th for the Squatch. On 1-2, Perro reaches out, high chopper to third. Melton jumps up, throws across the diamond. Not in time. 1 hop throw, Perro beats it out for an infield single. And now the umpires, Christopher Dozart and Kevin Quap, are coming in to talk about that call at first base, and they call him out. They overturn it with the umpire conference, so take away the base hit for Zach Perro. Truth be told, it was the right call. He was out at first base, so Perro is put away. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 7th inning for Elijah Wyatt. The Zap came into this game 16-18. The Spuds are 18-16. So just 2 games separate 3rd and 2nd place in the ILB. That's significant because whoever has the 2 seed will host the best of 3 first-round series. That's a big deal. The Zap this season are 12-10 at home. They're 4-8 on the road, a completely different team. First pitch to Mitchell, he checks his swing, takes a fastball in off the plate. They appeal down to first base, but Mitchell did not go. So a ball and no strikes. Pitch from Taylor. Popped foul, out of play down the right field line. Wide is 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout. None of the new Sasquatch players have a hit so far. The 1-1, ground ball to shortstop. Frazier fields, throws, offline, but Ludvigsen applies the tag in time. Nice play by the first baseman to bail out a shortstop. A scoreless 1-2-3 seventh for Cy Taylor in relief. We've hit the 7th inning stretch. The Zap are shutting out the Sasquatch as they lead 2-0.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and fun at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
New pitcher on the mound for the Sasquatch in the bottom of the 7th inning. As expected, it is Gio Casas. Austin Elke finishes off his best outing of the year. 6 innings, 2 runs allowed, 5 hits, 3 walks, and 5 Ks. Very promising sign going forward as a couple starters have left Spearfish. But now it's up to Gio Casas, who is making his 6th appearance of the year. A 9.72 ERA and 8 in a 3rd innings. He's got Dominic DiCarlo, Dylan Bowie, and Blake Imhoff. First pitch, fastball. Just a bit out of the zone, 1-0. DiCarlo made a spectacular play in right center field to rob Krumoller of extra bases in the top of this inning. Here's the 1-0. Fastball above the belt, 2-0. The Zap leading 2-0, trying to collect their 2nd win against the Squatch of this season and improve to 13-3 in their last 16 games. The 2-0 pitch, fastball just a bit outside from Casas. Now 3-0. Got bad memories here in Pierre. The 3-0, fastball at the D's, 3-1. Back on June 20th, the last time these two teams played, he was the one who surrendered 6 runs to tie the game in the bottom of the 8th. 6 runs, 5 earned, just 0.1 innings. Kicks and deals with the 3-1. That finds the zone, low and outside corner. From Regis University, aside from that, hasn't had too many hiccups. Last pitched on July 1st through 2 shutout innings, struck out 3 against the Aviators. The count is full on DeCarlo. Casas from the belt, kicks, steals, strike 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball up above the zone. First out in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody on base for Dylan Bowie. The Zap need just 6 outs to nail down a 2-0 win and a shutout. They'd like to add some insurance runs, though. The Sasquatch offense can score in a hurry. Casas with the first pitch. Fastball just misses the zone, 1-0. Bowie is 0 for 2. Hit into 2 double plays today. A 9-2 double play on a fly ball in the second, and a 4-6-3 more traditional DP in the 5th. On 1-0, he sends a grounder to shortstop. Moeller gets a tough hop, but stays with it, throws to first in time. Shows off the arm strength to throw out the speedy Bowie. 2 up, 2 down for Casas out of the pen. And here's Blake Imhoff. While his ERA may never come fully down, Casas is a much better pitcher than that 9.72 ERA suggests. First pitch to Imhoff, fastball, just misses, 1-0. At 6'4", 210 pounds. He's got good velocity, good breaking stuff. It was just one bad outing, which ballooned everything. The 1-0 is fouled away. Third base side out of play. Up and over that street, parallel to Hyde. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom 7. Casas with the pitch, breaking ball inside. Two and 1 the count on Blake Imhoff, who is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. The 2-1, fastball, inside corner, 2-2. Casas, 1 pitch away from working a scoreless 7th. Picking up where Elke left off. The 2-2 pitch, called, strike 3. Freezes Imhoff on a heater on the low and inside corner to retire the side. He strikes out 2 batters as part of a 1-2-3 7th inning. We head to the 8th. The Zap lead the Sasquatch 2-0.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and fun at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games. Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and fun at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
On to the 8th. Here in Pierre, Cy Taylor through a 1-2-3 7th. Back for the 8th. He'll have 8, 9, and 1 for the Squatch. First pitch to Garrett Houston. He squares to bunt and fouls it back. Houston has struck out and flown out here today. Right on right matchup opens the 8th inning as the Zap lead the Sasquatch 2-0. The 0-1 pitch fouled away again. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Squatch. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Zap. The 0-2 from Cy Taylor upstairs. Spearfish has not been shut out this season. They have scored 1 run twice. With the 1-2, slider misses outside. One of those 1-run performances came here at Hyde Stadium all the way back on June 1st. It's the only win that the Zap have over the Squatch. On 2-2, Taylor gets a grounder, cue shot off the end of the bat. Ludvigsen flips to Taylor at first in time for the first out. Houston is retired. He's 0 for 3. Now Wilson Kiefer digs in. Call it a push against his Rapid City mate, River Walters. First pitch from Cy Taylor that he sees is a breaking ball for strike 1. Single in the 3rd, a strikeout in the 5th. The 0-1 pitch here, below the zone. On 1-1. It's fouled straight back. The Zap pitching has been a big reason for their turnaround, as here on 1-2, Kiefer takes low. In this 12-3 stretch, a 4.03 TBRA, down from around 7 before that. So here's the 2-2. That's below the zone. And they've allowed 3 runs or less 8 times in 15 games. Certainly seems like they're headed for number 9, although there's still 5 outs to go. But they lead 2-0 with an out here in the 8th. A 3-2 count on the 9-man Wilson Kiefer. The pitch, a fly ball into left field, sinking fast. DeCarlo slides and makes another great play. Closes the gap on a pop-up hit into no man's land. Kiefer robbed of a base hit. Now 2 outs. The defense putting its stamp on this game for the Zap. First pitch to Braden Smith is inside. No hits in 3 tries for him. He's glad to see River Walters out of the game. The 1-0 from Taylor is in there for strike 1. He's set down the first 5 batters he's faced out of the bullpen. Unless things change, more than likely, it's on him to close this one out. There's nobody getting loose in the Zap bullpen. On 1-1, Smith takes, pitch misses the zone, low and outside. The 2-1, curveball, grounded foul outside of third. Mac Hibben is stretching over by the Squatch bullpen. He went stuck out a foot and stopped that ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Braden Smith. Lined in a right center field. That's not getting caught. It's down for a base hit. It goes by Dominic DiCarlo and bangs off the wall. Smith is at second. He's going to try it for third. The throw in there is not in time. Head first dive and a triple for Braden Smith. Trying to get the Squatch off the deck. Runner at third base with 2 down in the 8th. One of the top guys when it comes to getting extra base hits. Arguably the best hitter on the team for the Squatch. Comes through with a base hit. Here's Malachi Lopez. He hit a single in the 6th. First time seeing Cy Taylor. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. This is a big chance to just get one. You need a base hit or a wild pitch to get the job done, but this is the part of the order you want up. Lopez at the bat, Iandoli on deck. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded out to short. Frazier on the run. His throw is in time. A big third out for Cy Taylor, who's now gone 2 scoreless in relief. Through 7.5 innings of play, the Zap lead the Sasquatch 2-0.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We are back for the bottom of the 8th inning. The Sasquatch trail the Zap 2-0. Here with an opportunity to tack on with the top of their order. Gavin Frazier, Emmanuel Ely, and Ty Farwell. Gio Casas pitched a scoreless 7th. He's back out for the 8th. First pitch, high pop, right side, in foul territory. That will land in the seats. Perro gave it a run, but ran out of room. 0-1. Right on right. Casas versus Frazier, who's 1 for 3. Struck out, but reached on a drop third in the 5th inning. On 0-1. He squares to bunt, gets it down, and that's a beauty. Kiefer charges in, but there's no play. He wisely eats it. A perfectly executed bunt single for Gavin Frazier. His second hit today. He already has a stolen base in this game. His 16th stolen bases lead the team. With the Zap desperately trying to add on an insurance run, you better believe he's going to be taken off for second base at some point here. As Emmanuel Ely comes up, Wilson Kiefer way in on the grass at third. First pitch from Casas, fastball in the zone for strike 1. At the hot corner, Kiefer was maybe 70 feet away from home plate. Now he takes a couple steps back as Ely did not square to bunt. They throw over Frazier, just back in time. Remember, he was picked off in the 3rd inning with Austin Elke on the mound, but then stole a base in the 5th. trying to get insurance runs. He's going to be aggressive here. Again, Casas throwing over. Showing the A move, not wasting any time with eyewash. But Frazier has easily been back both times. Continues to take a big lead. Casas kicks with the 0-1. Pitch is in there. Another heater in the zone. Ely's seen 2 go by. He's behind 0-2. 0 for 3 today, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Again, they throw behind Frazier at first base, but he dives back in with ease. In a 2-strike count, Wilson Kiefer goes back to regular depth at third base. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got Ely fishing at a breaking ball low and outside. Gio Casas has recorded 4 outs. 3 of them have been strikeouts. But now he faces the heart of the Zap lineup. It's Ty Farwell up. Connor Goldberg is on deck. 1 out. Zap lead 2-0, bottom of the 8th. The first pitch is a grounder to second base. Lopez ranges over, throws to first in time for the 2nd out of the inning. Frazier moves up to second base. It got by Perro at first, but Lopez showed off the athleticism to get to the ball before it reached the outfield grass. It's a 4-3 ground out, and now Connor Goldberg comes up, 2 outs, with Gavin Frazier at second base. The Zap on top, 2-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Trying to make this an easier save situation in the 9th. Gio Casas trying to keep it where it is. The first pitch, fastball below the zone, 1-0. Nobody getting loose for the Zap. It will be Cy Taylor in the 9th. He's already thrown 2 shutout innings. The 1-0 pitch from Casas. Fastball. Belt high, taken for strike 1. The sun's starting to set here in Pierre. 9:21 local time. This game started at 7 p.m. because of extreme heat. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up, out of play, first base side. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. The Zap lead 2-0. An insurance run is at second base and Gavin Frazier. Connor Goldberg has driven in 16 runs in his last 10. Does he have another ribby in him? The 1-2 pitch from Casas is outside. It's 2-2 now on Goldberg. Gio Casas looks back to second, kicks and fires from the belt. The pitch just a bit outside. The count will run full. Quinn Ludvigsen awaits on deck. Trying to stop a ball from reaching the outfield. Crew Moeller's playing deep at shortstop. The payoff pitch from Casas is grounded out to second. Lopez fields a high hop, throws to first in time. Gio Casas throws 2 scoreless innings out of the bullpen. We move to the 9th inning. Do the Sasquatch have a rally in their bones? They're down 2-0. We'll find out here after the break.
Attention football fans, take your sports wagering experience to the next level at Bet Lodge Sportsbook, the premier sports betting venue in South Dakota. Surrounded by luxury seating, our massive 42-foot seamless video wall is the largest in the area, displaying all of your favorite NFL and college football. Place your bets with our sports desk personnel or visit our easy-to-use betting kiosk 24 hours a day. The best place to touch down and catch the game is at Bet Lodge Sportsbook, located inside the lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
On June 20th, the Sasquatch went to the top of the 9th inning here at Hyde Stadium in a tie game and delivered a go-ahead base hit off the bat of Noah Batanko. Here, they find themselves down by 2 runs. Cy Taylor's cruised through 2 innings outside of a triple from Braden Smith. They'll face the heart of the Squatch order. First pitch to Bo Iandoli is a breaking ball in for strike 1. Iandoli's looked very comfortable at the plate today in his first game in a week and a half. He's walked twice and sent a fly ball to the warning track and right. The 0-1 pitch just misses. A ball and a strike. Spearfish down 2-0 in this one. They'll need a base runner to bring the tying run up to the plate. It'll be Iandoli, Kwapnoski, and Moeller. On 1-1, Taylor kicks and deals. Grounded foul outside third. Taylor looking in for the sign, now comes ready with the 1-2. Just misses the zone with the fastball. About shin high, pushes it to 2-2. This is Cy Taylor's ball game. There's nobody remotely close to getting loose in the Zap pen. He's looked dominant through 2 innings. Here on 2-2, Iandoli takes a slider low and inside. Now the count moves full on the leadoff hitter. Should Iandoli get on base, it would bring Sam Kwapnoski up to the plate as the tying run. The payoff pitch from Taylor is grounded to third. Milton Fields throws in time. 2 outs away. Sam Kwapnoski will dig in now. He's also been good at the plate today. 2 base hits and a ground out. Sasquatch looking to avoid being shut out for the first time all year. First pitch from Taylor. A big swing and a miss for strike 1. Base is empty, down by 2. Squatch just looking for a base runner however they can get it. The 0-1 from Taylor. Another big cut and a miss. He's blown fastballs right by Kwap. So no balls and 2 strikes. Takes a deep breath. The 0-2 pitch. Upstairs. Taylor, ready with the 1-2. That misses low. The Zap fans here wanted that one. But now a 2-2 on Quap. The pitch. Reaches out, punches it foul. Down the third base line. Like Iandoli before him. Kwapnoski working along at bat. The Sasquatch have won 10 games in a row. That streak is in grave danger. Here's the 2-2. Another foul ball. Spearfish has one come-from-behind ninth-inning victory this season. Here's the 2-2. Below the zone. That came against the Capital City Aviators on a wild July 2nd game, where the Squatch won on a walk-off walk after midnight. Here they're on the road. The 3-2 pitch is on its way. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Taylor gets Kwapnoski to chase a breaking ball in the dirt. He set down the first two batters. Here in the top of the ninth inning, Crew Moeller is the final hope for the Sasquatch this evening. Cy Taylor and River Walters have combined for 8 2/3 shutout innings against the best offense in the ILB. Crew Moeller, now up, takes the first pitch for ball one. He's hitless today, 0 for 3. The 1-0, swing and a miss. He was robbed of a double in the right center gap on a web gem from Dominic DiCarlo. That was in the 7th. Here the 1-1 is taken outside. If Moeller were to get on, he takes now 2-2. If he were to get on, Zach Perro would come up as the tying run. But here's in a 2-strike count. The 2-2 pitch from Taylor misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the ninth inning, Sasquatch down 2-0, bases empty. The payoff pitch from Cy Taylor just misses low for ball 4. I mean, by an eyebrow, just barely. Regardless, it's a 2-out walk for Crew Moeller, and it brings Zach Perro up to the plate. He just got to Spearfish the other day. This is his first game with the team. He hit 18 home runs this spring. Here's his opportunity to welcome himself to Spearfish. He's up as the tying run. First pitch is outside, 1-0. He doesn't have a hit today. A double play, a fielder's choice, and a ground out. He's hit it on the ground every time, but if he can lift one, he can tie this game up. The 1-0 pitch is in for a strike. Does he have a signature moment in him? The 1-1 pitch, just a bit outside. Two and 1. Taylor kicks, deals. Pitch is popped up, first base side, out of play. And now the Sasquatch are down to their final strike. Crew Moeller leads off of first. Spearfish is behind 2-0. Cy Taylor's gone 2 2/3 shutout out of the pen. Here it comes with the 2-2. Breaking ball, a high fly ball, shallow left field. Melton is called off by Frazier, who makes the catch, and that will do it. The Oahe Zap shut out the Spearfish Sasquatch. They win 2-0. It's a 2-pitcher game. River Walters starts, goes 6 shutout innings, and Cy Taylor shuts the door with the final 3. The Zap improved to 17-18. The Sasquatch have their 10-game win streak snapped. They fall to 29-7 on the season. They finish no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Zap. An extremely well-pitched ball game for Pierre. They'll keep tabs now on the game between the Spuds and the Bison. Casper currently leads 5-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Here in the final 2 weeks of the season, they pick up a big-time win. They're now 2-10 against the Sasquatch in the season series. That'll be all for tonight's broadcast. The Sasquatch will be back here tomorrow for a doubleheader. First pitch of the first game is at 4:30 Central Time, 3:30 Mountain. 2 7-inning games, 30 minutes in between the 2 contests. Thank you all for joining me here this evening. I've been Nikita Loman taking you through this game for Spearfish Sasquatch Live.